Have you ever passed through a place without realizing you were standing on top of centuries of forgotten greatness? Millions of people travel between Yogyakarta and Surakarta every single year. They speed across highways, glance at road signs, stop for a quick meal, and continue their journey without ever asking one simple question. What if the land they just crossed was one of the most extraordinary places in Indonesia? Welcome to Klaten, a region that does not compete for attention, a land that does not need loud headlines, because true greatness does not shout, it simply endures. Nestled on the border between central Java and the special region of Yogyakarta, Klaten is far more than another district on the map. It is a landscape where history, spirituality, nature, and living tradition exist side by side. Every spring, every temple, every village, and every ceremony tells a story that has survived for centuries. This is not just another destination, this is one of Indonesia's greatest hidden treasures. Klaten is famously known by two remarkable titles, the City of 1,000 Temples and the City of 1,000 Springs. Very few places on earth have earned two identities that are equally breathtaking. Its extraordinary fertility comes from countless natural springs flowing from the surrounding mountains, especially the mighty slopes of Mount Merapi. These crystal-clear waters have nourished farms, villages, and civilizations for generations, transforming Klaten into one of the most productive agricultural regions in central Java. Water here is not simply a resource, it is life itself. The famous Umbul springs, scattered throughout Klaten, have become symbols of purity, renewal, and harmony between humanity and nature. Their naturally clear waters attract visitors who come not only to swim, but also to reconnect with the peaceful rhythm of the land. Yet beneath these fertile fields lies something even older, something carved from stone, something that has survived kingdoms, volcanic eruptions, colonial rule, and the passage of time. Klaten is home to one of the richest concentrations of ancient Hindu and Buddhist temples in Indonesia. This remarkable density has earned it the nickname the City of 1,000 Temples. Among its architectural masterpieces stand the magnificent San Temple, celebrated for its graceful Buddhist elegance and romantic history. Nearby rises Sewu Temple, one of the largest Buddhist temple complexes in Southeast Asia, whose intricate carvings continue to amaze archaeologists and historians alike. Merak Temple quietly preserves the artistic brilliance of ancient Javanese civilization. And standing near Klaten's border is the legendary Prambanan Temple, the largest Hindu temple complex in Indonesia and a masterpiece recognized around the world. Together, these monuments reveal a civilization that flourished more than 1,000 years ago. They are not merely tourist attractions, they are living evidence that Klaten once stood at the crossroads of powerful kingdoms, spiritual movements, and cultural exchanges that shaped the history of Java itself. Yet the mystery of Klaten extends beyond its temples. Even the origin of its name remains an intriguing puzzle. Historical records preserved in ancient Javanese manuscripts, colonial archives, and royal documents reveal centuries of references to this remarkable region. One tradition suggests that the name evolved from the Javanese word Kelati, meaning something often spoken of or widely remembered. Another, perhaps the most beloved local story, tells of Kiai Melati and Nyai Melati, loyal servants of the Mataram kingdom, entrusted with carrying jasmine flowers and joho fruit for the royal family. After settling in the area and cultivating its fertile land, their community slowly expanded into a thriving settlement. The word Melati, the Javanese name for jasmine, gradually transformed through generations of local pronunciation into Klati, then Klaten, and finally Klaten. Whether legend or history, the story reflects something timeless. Communities are not built overnight. They grow through devotion, perseverance, and shared purpose. Interestingly, historians still cannot determine the exact founding date of Klaten. Unlike many regions with clearly documented beginnings, Klaten's birth remains wrapped in mystery, making its story even more fascinating. Some places are born in a single moment. Klaten seems to have grown naturally across centuries, its identity woven together from countless lives rather than one official declaration. Geographically, Klaten is a land of extraordinary diversity. To the north rise the fertile slopes of Mount Merapi. The eastern region stretches into broad lowlands that support agriculture. To the south, limestone hills gradually emerge as part of the Gunung Sewu landscape. This unique geography creates ecosystems that have supported human civilization for thousands of years. Few places combine volcanic richness, abundant groundwater, ancient forests, fertile plains, and limestone formations within such a compact region. Yet perhaps Klaten's greatest strength is not its landscape, it is its people. Traditions that disappeared elsewhere continue to flourish here. Every year, the Yakawiu Apem ceremony in Jatinom gathers thousands of people to honour Ki Ageng Gribig, a respected Islamic scholar who spread faith not through conflict but through kindness and generosity. Using traditional rice cakes known as apem, he introduced religious teachings in ways that united communities rather than divided them. For more than 3 centuries, this celebration has remained alive. During the Islamic month following Ramadan, another cherished tradition unfolds at Bukit Sidaguro. The Shawalan procession carries giant offerings of ketupat, woven rice cakes symbolizing humility and forgiveness. In Javanese philosophy, ketupat represents naku lepat, acknowledging one's mistakes and seeking reconciliation. It is a powerful reminder that true strength begins with honesty. Before Ramadan arrives, the Padusan tradition invites communities to gather at Klaten's famous springs. Families cleanse themselves in natural water, symbolizing spiritual purification before entering the holy month. Meanwhile, the Bursi Sendang Sinongko ceremony expresses gratitude for the abundant springs that continue sustaining life across generations. These traditions are not performances created for tourists. They are living expressions of gratitude, faith, and cultural identity that continue to shape everyday life. And no journey through Klaten would be complete without tasting its comforting cuisine. Its famous sop ayam pechok delivers the rich warmth of free-range chicken broth that has delighted generations. Equally beloved is nasi tumpang letok, where steamed rice, fresh vegetables, and savoury fermented soybean sauce create flavours that embody the soul of traditional Central Javanese cooking. Every bite carries the memory of home. Every recipe preserves history. In today's world, many destinations compete to become famous. Klaten does something different. It quietly preserves what others have already lost. Its temples still whisper stories from forgotten kingdoms. Its springs still flow with remarkable clarity. Its traditions continue to unite generations. Its fertile land continues to feed communities. Its culture continues to breathe. Perhaps that is why Klaten does not need to chase recognition. Recognition eventually finds places that remain authentic. So, the next time you travel between Yogyakarta and Surakarta, do not simply drive through. Slow down, look beyond the highway. Because hidden between volcanoes, ancient temples, sacred springs, and timeless traditions, stands a place that reminds us of something the modern world too often forgets. The greatest destinations are not always the loudest. Sometimes they are the ones that have quietly shaped history for over 1,000 years. And Klaten has been waiting all along for the world to finally notice.